LGBTQ 1-minute news. Let's queer up gay culture. Queer classics defying censorship, just in time for your holiday gift list. Book bans surged again last school year, with 6,870 bans targeting nearly 4,000 titles, most for the LGBTQ plus content. Florida, Texas, and Tennessee led the crackdown, pulling both modern queer bestsellers and enduring classics from shelves. Yet many of these books continue to reappear, refusing to be erased. Here are 7 influential queer books worth gifting this season. Gertrude Stein's The Autobiography of Alice B. Toklas, James Baldwin's Giovanni's Room, Plato's Symposium, Virginia Woolf's Orlando, Patricia Nell Warren's The Frontrunner, and Edmund White's A Boy's Own Story. This holiday season, give the gift of stories censors couldn't silence. You know, this story, I've always grew up with my nose in a book. That's why Belle's always been my favorite Disney princess. You know, I love the fact that you can, you know, escape a different reality, culture, language, and that's what these books help do. And I honestly wish that I had books like this when I was a kid to help match, you know, and I hate to say it, but, you know, the outside with the inside. You know, I grew up not knowing what gay was. You know, I wasn't until I was a teenager till I understood, you know, what it was. And all this time, I knew that I was different. And I would have loved the fact that if I was able to read a book to help me feel that, okay, that I'm not, you know, abnormal. You know, that I do fit in, like I do belong. And it's really important that children have these type of stories to make them feel like they're part of society.
You always feel weird as a kid as it is. You know what I mean? Like you're going through this stuff that you can't talk to your parents about, that you know, if you don't have siblings, it is. I found myself in a book as well, right? And it was like, other interests. I can't remember what the row was, right? But it was like outside interests or LGBTQ studies. It was something like odd that one bookshelf had. But that was my lifeline. You know what I mean? That was where I saw and read that I wasn't as weird as I thought, you know, that there were others like me, that there was nothing wrong with me. You know, over the weekend, it was Art Basel. And I went to go see the installation of the Library of Us. S. Devlin's The Library of Us, right? And it's a beautiful structure with thousands of books, mostly that have been banned in Florida. And once Art Basel's over and everything, they are going to donate all those books to local entities, right? And just looking at all these books turn and turn on this beautiful water was like, all these books have been banned. How much has not been learned because these books were taken away from a mind that wanted to explore and learn and cultivate and, you know, just become a better person. Like it's, you know, buy one of these books that Cal was saying, keep that flow moving.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Cal, close us out, baby.
This is an LGBTQ 1-minute news story. There's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.